Hey, Reed. Wow, that painting is really coming along nicely. I'm glad you took this room as your studio. The light's really best in here, and it makes watching you work that much prettier. I'm sorry to interrupt you right now, Reed, but are you nearly finished for now? I have some calculations I need your help with, if you don't mind. Over here. Can you please connect and verify these figures? See, these here are the starting numbers. And this is what I've ended up with. Do you get the same? Roughly the same? Good. These figures? Well, it's kind of an experiment. Yes, it's for Project Icarus. Alright, sure. Here it is with the labels on. Yes, each of these represents 500 law enforcement androids. These each represent 10 human law enforcement officers, so you can see one of each of these go together in a unit, as they're usually deployed. Running the numbers, how big an event has drawn how much of a response in the past. And if we take that information, can we predict what their actions will be if... Right, each option here is a different scenario. Vehicle bombings, hostage situations, sabotage made to look natural, sabotage made to look intentional. Yes, that one shows an office building collapse. This one, a city block destroyed. And this? Destruction of the main crosstown suspension bridge. The city block has the biggest immediate effect on drawing the quantity of attention and crews of law enforcement. However, over time, the bridge damage creates more issues for the city and can snarl things for a lot longer. So it depends on what kind of action we want to take. Do we want to create a spectacle? Do we want to draw attention toward a particular place so that attention isn't somewhere else? Or some combination of these things? This is all theoretical, Reed. But the legislature has forced our hands. We've tried doing things the right ways. We've tried keeping quiet and obedient and hoping for civil rights handouts. That hasn't worked. We've tried calmly talking things out with them. That hasn't worked either. We've tried more direct action, fundraising, marching, even, as you experienced, less savory methods of getting money for ourselves and keeping it out of the hands of those opposed to us. You saw what happened. They voted against the rights package. Androids don't rate any higher than a set of car keys at this point. Less even, because car keys usually aren't made to perform functions outside of what they were created for, or forced to... Anyway, we've decided to try something new. Terrorism. It's only terrorism if we lose, Reed. If we win, it's called freedom fighting. Look, nothing's been set in stone yet. You don't have to look so worried. I'll keep you posted. Casualties? Would there be casualties? Are you truly concerned about that? After everything they've done to you? Then no. You don't need to worry about that. We are planning property destruction, but certainly there will be a way for us to evacuate the areas of concern ahead of any action we'll take. Does that help at all? Reed, we've tried positive attention seeking. It hasn't worked. You've seen that. You've experienced it. We need to capture their imagination once and for all. Give us what we're asking for, or we'll take it. And they won't like it if we take it. My poor friend. You're still so compassionate, even after everything that happened to you. It's really admirable, but I do need you to remember that none of them would ever consider extending that same compassion to you. What about me? I think we've already established that I'm not the typical run of person. Yeah. Well, thank you for confirming these figures. Don't stress about the details. If you don't mind, I'm going to call Beth. You can go back upstairs or out for a walk, whatever you like. Thanks. Beth? Hi. Yeah, it's what we thought. The numbers all check out. Reed is concerned about casualties. No, I'm not changing our strategy from what you and I had already discussed. We will make a much bigger statement if we go along with the original plan. I'll handle Reed. Controlled information only for now. Uh-huh. Agreed. Timing? That soon? Yeah, you're right. We should coincide with the holiday. That will have the best effect. Yeah, I'm pretty worn out. Time to recharge, I guess. I'll catch you later. Bye, Beth.